Welcome back to Tidal Wave Fantasy Football. Your host, Bankrupt Bacon, about to give you Week 7's recap. And I'd like to skip over mine right off the bat because fuck touchdown Tyler. Putting up 108 points and still beating me because of this asshole quarterback. Listen here, Darnold, you are off my team and I'm done with you. I might not even be a Panthers fan after last week. Tyler beats me because my quarterback puts up 2 points. That is pitiful. Next up, we've got Don Vito versus the Star Spangled Stud Muffins, and the Stud Muffins take the win, 126 to 124. This was a close matchup, but Don Vito with the loss. Congratulations, Star Spangled Stud Muffins. We definitely needed that. Next up, we've got Kelsey's team versus Shoot Me Now. Jay letting Kelsey stomp that ass. Kelsey putting up 170 points, and all of a sudden, Kelsey's team is more dangerous than Alec Baldwin with a fucking prop gun. Kelsey just blowing the competition, and I'm telling you what, Kelsey's on a damn roll. And speaking of roll, Lorraine's team puts up 2 in a row, 160 points for Lorraine. It's incredible, Lauren. I told you your team was going to hit it. They've been doing 130 points every single week. In the last couple weeks, they've done even better than that with what is 158.6 versus Watson's Massage Parlor with 115. And you know what? You broke 100. Could be worse, Aaron, but Lauren gets 2 in a row like we knew she would. Next up, we've got Rob's team versus Show Me Your TDs, and Tim takes the loss on a nail biter. Rob winning 157 to 155, and Tim, you almost had it, man, but Rob pulls out that monster cock again and takes the win in Week 7. Last but not least, we've got the Grown-Ups versus Jason's Burgers. And if there was ever a matchup to laugh about, this would be it. The Grown-Ups puts up 83 points. Chris, 83 points. And Jason puts up 84 points to win it. I mean, what? We need a moment of silence for this one. All right, we're back. Listen, 83 to 84. Is that not the most boring fantasy football score you've ever heard? Jason takes the win. And Jason, you were projected, 130 or something. I don't know what happened, but the team just fell apart. All right, guys, let's jump into Week 8's matchups, and we've got a couple good ones here. We're going to start off with Don Vito versus Shoot Me Now. Man, Jay, if you were ever to have a comeback, this would be it. I need you to just stomp Don Vito into the ground. Just take him out. You're not projected great. So it's probably not going to happen because your team is terrible. But you know what, Thomas, if you want to just maybe sit your quarterback this week so Jay can have this one. He's looking a little ill in his photo. We've got Kelsey versus Watson's Massage Parlor. Kelsey's going to win it. Her team is on fire. Aaron, your team sucks. My team also sucks. So that's a perfect segue into Kevin versus the Grown-Ups. This is a close one, right? Chris, your team is absolutely terrible. And my team is so fucking bad that you might actually get a win this week. So I'm not holding my breath. The projections are interesting. I'm putting up 120 points in projections to your 95. I think you got a couple people missing in there. But I think this is going to be close because my team's terrible. But if I was to get a win, it'd be against you, Chris. I'm calling it now. Kevin wins by 2, 120 to 118. Next, we've got Lorraine's team versus Touchdown Tyler. Tyler's actually projected a decent amount this week, but Lauren's on a roll. She's 2 in a row. Lauren, can you do 3? Pay attention to the game. Make sure you put your people in. Tyler, I know you're going to be listening to that podcast. I know you're going to call me every time something happens, but this is going to be a close one, man. Lauren's team's been tough all around. Tyler's got to hope that his injuries can, he can get some guys in there that are healthy. He's got a few questionable guys in the lineup. And next we've got Rob's team versus the Star Spangled Stud Muffins. And we've also got Sully running around with the loudest ball toy that I've ever seen in my life. But Rob is definitely going to take the win here versus the Star Spangled Stud Muffins. And it's going to be a close one, but Rob, your team's solid, man. 157 projected versus 137 projected. It's not terrible. This could go in either way, but I think Rob's got it by at least 5. Last but not least, show me your TDs versus Jason's Burgers. Tim, last week your team did awesome. Jason, your team did terrible. So this could go either way, right? The team that had the best week last week, is he going to have a slump? And the slump team last week, are you going to step it up? So Jason with 84 points and a win, are you going to put up 140 this week? I don't know, man. I think this is going to be the one to watch here. Jason, I think you're going to win it by a couple, and show me your TDs takes another loss.